Hello, my name is Kavin, and today I'm gonna talk to you about a very important topic. A topic which everyone acknowledges, but no one addresses. A topic which everyone hears about, but no one listens to. I'm gonna talk to you about climate change. Remember, Earth first, swag later. In today's presentation, I'm going to talk about three very important things, which are what is climate change, why is climate change, and how to solve climate change. Now, let's get into what is climate change. Climate change is, in the simplest terms, the gradual increase or decrease in the temperature of our surroundings, in this case, our planet. Now, climate change basically causes a lot of harmful effects, such as the global warming and the greenhouse effect. But what people don't know is how deeply these things affect other people. You might be wondering, so the Earth increases its temperature every now and then, so what? Let me tell you, did you know that if the Earth even increases its temperature by 1 degree, we can literally feel the effects of standing in the hot sun in like a few minutes? I'm not bluffing. I'm telling you, this guy right here, he said something similar. He said the Earth is on fire because of what we're doing. Climate change is also responsible for the greenhouse effect and even melting of the ice cubes back in the Arctic. And let me ask you a question. What happens to ice when it melts? It becomes water. And if it's in your home, you melt ice, it goes down the drain. Right? But let's assume the ice in the Arctic starts to melt. A place where it's already full of water now has more water dripping into it. This causes water levels to rise on a global scale because the water has to balance out eventually. This will cause flash floods and even in worst case, tsunamis, which nobody wants. Also, another thing, as the ice caps start to melt, animals such as polar bears and seals, they don't really have a place to go. You can't expect a polar bear to migrate thousands of kilometers just to avoid drowning. It's not gonna happen. These are very important issues which is caused by climate change, which we need to address immediately. Anyway, now on to the other question. Why is climate change? To understand climate change is to understand its origins. What exactly caused climate change? What do you think? It was caused by people like you and me. I'm not saying that you are directly responsible for global warming and everything, but here's the thing. We're kind of contributing to it, if you think about it. Ever since the industrial age, where the factories emitted black smoke which consumed the entire sky, leaving nothing left but asthmatic people everywhere. To today's traffic jams, which you can see just by exiting your home. All these toxic gases that emit into the sky, what does it do? It just sits there. It has no place to go because it's too lazy to go anywhere, so it just sits there. And what happens when it sits there? Any heat that gets trapped in our atmosphere gets trapped up there, which increases the temperature, which causes every other thing I mentioned earlier. But think about it this way. People already have many diseases. We don't need any more. Having filthy skies will already render our respiratory systems useless. People with asthma will now have to think 5 times before they even take a breath in, and they might need to carry more than 1 inhaler just because of something humans have been doing for the past few centuries. Not only that, if you think about it on a deeper scale, we are also causing multiple problems like thinning the ozone layer. People have always speculated that one day humans will need to leave our planet and populate some other poor planet and turn into whatever escape hole this is. as much as it's a fun theory to fantasize about, it's a theory which I don't think many people would like to have. Earth is already quite beautiful, but we are the ones that are ruining it. So we need to try and fix this. Now, as for how to solve climate change, here's the thing. You need to start doing something. I'm not talking about tomorrow or Yak or the volunteers, they'll do something. No, we all need to start contributing. If not, Earth is going to eventually die with us in it. You know the movie, remember the movie After Earth where humans had to leave Earth then come back to Earth? The more we ignore what we have done to this planet, the more the planet is going to retaliate against us. We are going to basically kill ourselves, and we'll say stuff like, we'll find a solution, but we won't. What can you do to reduce climate change? Number one, go green. Literally, recycle. Remember the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle? We need to actually start implementing that. By disposing single-use plastics, it's just not enough. And by disposing, I don't mean starting an open fire right next to your house and watching the smoke go and be like, damn. No, we need to actually stop open burning and start recycling more. You have a single-use plastic, I don't know, turn it into something else. The less waste we have disposed, the better. Because you see, climate change can only, it's started by us, it can only be stopped by us. You want to go to school, you have to try taking public transport. You want to go somewhere, try to carpool. Humans are responsible for majority of this planet's issues. And only humans can stop this. On that note, please think about what I just said, and I urge you, think about the future. Go green. So you like jazz, right?